Welcome back to channel. In today's video, we will solve SQL interview question which is asked in a GENPACT interview procedures. First, we will go through a problem statement, understand the logic step by step, and implement the logic into SQL. So let's start with the question. The question is write a SQL query to identify all months where the revenue decreased compared to the preceding available month. So they have given a table. The table name is revenue. In a revenue table name, we have month and the amount column. So if you see, we have a month January and amount. The amount revenue amount is 40,000. These like all others month, they have given a revenue amount. So if you see the question is write a SQL query to identify all months where revenue decreased compared to a preceding month. So current revenue, they want current revenue which is less than the previous month. So if you see January don't have any previous month, in a February have a revenue of a 55,000, and if you see the previous month revenue is a 40,000. So it is a greater than the 40,000. 55,000 is a greater than the 40,000, then this record will not come. But if you see in a like they have given the preceding month decrease compared to the preceding month. So if you see March month have a 45,000 and a Feb month have a 55,000. So their revenue is a decrease as compared to the last month. So first March month record will come, and if you see April and the March, there is no decrease in a revenue. If you see May and April, there is a decrease because 62,000 in a May, and April has a revenue of a 70,000. So there is a decrease in a May. So May record also will come. If you compare the Jan and May, the Jan revenue is greater than the month. If you also compare June and July, there is a decrease in a revenue because June month have a 80,000 revenue and July month have a 78,000 revenue. So July also come like this. So we need to find the record. This is our result that we need to find by using the revenue decrease as compared to the available month. So let's start to write. Let's write the query. I'm going to use the city. You can solve the question using a subquery also. Revenue, I'm going to give revenue bank as a subquery name, and I'm going to select first I will select the month. Okay, month, also amount column, and now if you see, I need to compare current month value to the previous month value. So I will get to know that if there is any increase in revenue or the decrease in revenue. For that I need to compare current month value to the previous month value. So for that I am going to use positional windows function that will give the value. There are two positional windows functions like the lead and a lag function, and that functions I'm going to use the lag function. It will give a previous value, and a lead function, it will give a next value. So I'm going to compare that March month amount with the previous amount like the February amount. So I'm going to use the lag function. Okay, lag function. If you see, the lag function basically takes the three argument. First, that in which column you are going to perform the lag operations, and the second they took the like the we don't have to provide like the second and the third, like the offset and a default. If the null value is there, then what value you are going to provide? Offset is nothing but how many positions you want to go back. Like now I want to compare the current value with the previous value, then I will write the -1. Then if I haven't write here, then it will take as a -1 as a default. If I want to go up to 2 months minus, then I will give the offset as -2. So I'm going to use over function, and I'm going to use the order by month, order by month as previous month. I can say previous month from which table? Revenue table. Which table? Let's run the query. Okay, from which table? Revenue table, and this is the city, and let's select the city. What we'll get? We going to select star from ranked, revenue ranked. Okay, okay, but there is a one issue. If you see, I'm getting order by month in ascending order like the A, B, C. But we don't want the month in a ascending order, like we want Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June. So I'm going to use for that. I'm going to use the case statement. Case like when first which month is there? If first when month Jan, then I'm going to use then 1. Okay, how many case statements we needed? I think more than for like the for the Jan month, because I need to do a order by. So I'm taking the first as a Jan month. Also like that, I have to use line statement. Control 1, control 2, control 3, control 4, control 5, control 6, control 7, control 8. Okay, there are the 8 months, so I'm going to use the 8 time case statement. Like the January, second is I'm going to use the February, third is I'm going to use March, fourth I'm going to use April, fifth is May. Let's type instead of copying June, July, and last month we have August. Okay, now August. If 1, and I'm going to give a 2 as a, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, and then if you see then 7, then 8. Okay, if you are writing if else statement, then also you have to write else, because you are writing the case when then. So and else also will come, else 9 end. Okay, now let's run and see what we are getting first. It's taking time, conditions, then order by case when what we are missing here. Let's say case order by case when, but case when what we are going to case month, we have missing month when January, then 1, month when February, then 2. Let's run the query once again. Okay, now you got, if the January have the value 40,000, February have a value 55,000, but we have used the like function, and that previous value we have taken. We have done the opposite of 1. That previous value we are taking as a beside to a February month. So like function, what do like functions give the previous value? It is the positional window function will give a previous value, and lead function will give you a next value, subsequent value we can say. So March have a value of a revenue of a 45,000, and that February have a revenue of a 55,000. That we got 55,000 in a next. It's a beside to March value. Now what we have to do? Now we have to compare if the previous value is a greater than the amount, current previous revenue is a greater than the current revenue, that we need to find because the question has given that way. Like identify all months where revenue decrease compared to the preceding month. So revenue, current amount revenue is less than previous revenue. So I'm going to select star from a revenue rank where amount is, I can say, less than previous amount, previous month. So let's run the query once again and see what output we will get. Okay, now if you see that the current month, March month, our revenue is 45, which is less than the February month. May month revenue is 62, which is less than April month. Also, July revenue has a given 78, which is less than, I can say, uh, July revenue is less than June month. Okay, this is the output we want. Okay, if you like this video or content, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.